Water, energy, and food security are tightly connected in Central Asia, forming a resource nexus that transcends the borders of the 5 Central Asian states of Kazakhstan, the Kyrgyz Republic, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. 16 projects were financed under the grant program, each of which contributed to achieving one or more of the activity's objectives. To improve the skills and knowledge of water specialists, the Kazakh-German University received a grant to promote the water, energy, food, ecosystem nexus approach in water-related courses in Central Asian universities and government agencies. First of all, we are solving transboundary issues, which involve 2 or more countries. We want people from different countries to sit down at one table to discuss water issues and to step away from preconceived notions about their neighbors. We developed 6 case studies and trained specialists to analyze these studies interactively, pulling knowledge from all different fields, not only from their background specialty. This enabled us to devise completely new solutions. As a result, governments, academics, and civil society now have a tool to promote cross-sectoral and cross-border dialogue to achieve more efficient water use and planning. In the Kyrgyz Republic, the national chapter of the Global Water Partnership used their grant to develop and pilot course materials on financial and economic aspects of water management in Central Asia. Based on the project objectives, we set 4 interrelated tasks. The first task was to develop 9 training modules on economic and financial aspects of integrated water resource management. The second task was to train people to teach these courses. The third and fourth tasks included testing the new course materials and disseminating the results. Our water partnership has made a great contribution to determine material indicators that reveal the true state of our water sector. Since developing these courses, we have already seen several changes at the state level. In Uzbekistan, Nazar Business and Technology used their grant to update existing methods for conducting environmental impact assessments on water facilities. Our project began with a review of secondary literature to learn more about the existing practices for environmental impact assessments of water facilities. We found that there weren't many to review, and those we did find were quite outdated. So we drew what information we could to identify the methodological gaps that are not addressed in Uzbekistan today. At one of our last seminars, officials from the Ministry of Environment and Ecology confirmed that these documents are very much in demand and indicated they would use them in future projects. In Tajikistan, the organization Water for Sustainable Development worked with local governments in Chadrinov district to implement an innovative digital platform for monitoring water use and automating the billing system. We had 4 components in our project. 1, we completed an inventory of all hydrotechnical facilities in the district. Then we developed digital cadastral maps based on that inventory, which led us into step 3, mapping current water distribution rates for irrigation. Once we knew the water distribution rates, we connected that information to an automated billing system. Our platform integrates all 4 of these steps, making it easy to monitor water use throughout the district for improved water management. In the Sogo Oblast of Tajikistan, USAID grantee Cadastre GIS developed a digital database of water facilities that serves 35 water user associations throughout the district. After the project completion, we conducted trainings for all 35 water user associations. This database will be used to help the district plan more carefully for water use and ensure equitable water distribution to farms. GIS systems like the one we have developed will help the Republic of Tajikistan achieve its goals for water sector reform. Fair and Sustainable Development Solutions in the Kyrgyz Republic worked with 7 villages to install software and mobile phone apps that track drinking water use and enable electronic payments. FSDS did this work in the Osh, Isikul, and Jalalabad districts, collaborating with local residents and women's groups to promote rational water use and ideas for improved water management. We wanted to provide clean drinking water to these remote districts and give them tools to ensure transparency and fairness in the billing system. Bills are now distributed according to the meter readings, and residents pay for their drinking water at an agreed tariff. The tariff is then used to help maintain the water system. The Media Research and Educational Development Center in Uzbekistan used its USAID grant to promote young people's interest in water issues through visual storytelling and map-making. We built strong relationships with young people in this project and taught them how to assess water quality and how to document this information through photos and infographics. All the participants learned how to think critically about water in our lives and how to share that thinking with others for better water use. For our project, we use bots to create maps of water resources on which you can see the location of rivers, lakes, and other bodies of water. If there is a water shortage somewhere, this map is a first step toward finding a solution. The Youth Environmental Center in Tajikistan used their grant to improve sustainable water use in rural communities in the Kofarnagan River Basin. Our project included 10 villages from the Hisar and Kubodian districts, representing more than 10,000 people. We trained 400 people in more efficient water use. And in 10 villages, we helped to install 20 greenhouses and 20 drip irrigation systems and 1 rainwater collection system. 70% of the people we trained are already using green technologies and best practices. Rural communities have shown a strong interest in green technology for saving water. They are eager to learn more and to share those ideas with other farmers and households. The Association of Women and Society of Tajikistan used their grant to empower women and youth in rural areas of the Kofarnagan River Basin through a variety of activities and platforms. Since 2019, the Association of Women and Society have tried to strengthen the role of women in water resource management. With support from USAID, we collaborated with the Ministry of Energy and Water Resources to form a working group to address water issues in the Kofarnagan River Basin. To improve the role of women and youth in water management, we need to take into account their contributions in the fields and the responsibility for distributing water. Unfortunately, we find that their voices are not always considered when decisions are made. Three Central Asian organizations, one in the Kyrgyz Republic, one in Tajikistan, and one in Uzbekistan, have partnered on a project to strengthen the role of youth in climate change adaptation and water resource management. Called Green Patrols, this project seeks to energize youth to become stewards for water and environmental conservation. We selected target schools and formed 24 Green Patrols with students, and then trained 24 teachers to lead these groups. The Green Patrols were active from the start, creating videos and searching the internet so they could share information with their fellow students and their communities. Their informational campaign reached more than 700 people in our country. The feedback has been very positive. Students say they are more interested to take an active role in water conservation. Now they organize environmental cleanup events along the canals and other areas. We hope that some Green Patrol students will be inspired to pursue a career in water management and put this knowledge to use in the future. The nonprofit Aral Tanizi received a USAID grant to clean plastic waste from small lakes in the Aral Sea region, and to launch a recycling center where plastic could be reconfigured as construction material. Last year, we received a USAID grant for our project to help clean and conserve water resources in our area. We received a small dredger that we used to clean 18 fishing areas and 20 small lakes. The workshop for plastic recycling also created 14 new jobs for the community. Collectively, these grantees are producing tangible results and setting a foundation for long-term and productive water cooperation across all 5 countries of Central Asia.